Welcome everyone to the 41st video of my Wealth of Nations EU4 Let's Play. So in between videos I made some docks just to use at my diplomatic points. I'm getting close to the caps on all of them now actually. So there wasn't that many places I could make docks. Done some in the North Sea, one over there, and some around here and down on the Cape. I'm probably going to have to spend some more on make some more buildings with my diplo points shortly as well. So apart from that, I'm still at war with the Mutapa and trying to get that back in a minute. Right, so I should get started. Battle of Mombasa has been won. Good. Right, so let's besiege this. How much garrison is it? 200. I could assault it. I don't think I will actually. Just at which point. Although I am getting attrition there, aren't I? It's not. No, I don't think I will assault it. Right, so they can group up there. Let's bring these back over to get Safala back. I'll assault it in a minute actually. I'll get my fleet to grab them and then I'll bring them back down here and attack at Kilimane. Right, so we're up to 901. It's very close now. Now I can make peace basically. Diplomats back from England. I'm going to keep 2 diplomats on hand. Put the timer up. Right, new ally situation there. I should have raised my war taxes, but I just forgot. I forgot earlier as well. I don't think I'll raise them now. I'll use some harsh treatments instead. Now I think the Reformation, the Reformed Reformation can start at any time now, so I need to keep an eye on it. I don't think I've got the right settings for major events, so hopefully it starts with someone that I've got information on, or I could miss it. I don't think I'll change it. Right, let's move those to there. Garrison's probably back up now. So reach Safala. Found that. Let's go on. I should probably. Yeah, I'm gonna need to keep a bit of a fleet here. I'll take out the galleys, they can blockade. And I'll use the rest to grab my troops. There. Right. Okay, revolting caliber. It's gonna attack here then. It's gonna be a rift crossing wherever I attack from there. I do have a general over there. Tariffs on tobacco. Right, so I think I want the monarch points here. So I'll take that. Hopefully it's a good one. Excellent, it's admin. Right, turn that down. Gonna have to use. I really need to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure I can get this war over in time to core up to use it. I can use that for an idea. I can use that for harsh treatment, and that will be buildings, I think. Right. Okay, so. Okay. Yeah, let's get my next idea then, a missionary. I'm still holding off on converting places because I don't want more Catholic provinces, so it's going to cause religious events when I do convert. So I'm going to hold off on that as well. Need to get to there quickly to get action missionary strength in a bit. Right. Reached Zanzibar Straits. 20%. I'll just stay there. Won't. Right, brilliant. It's taken. Let's dock up there. What was that then? Right, don't know what that was. Clicked off it too quickly. Right, so attach that to there. Bring these back down to here. Cranqua is about to go over. Right. Battle Caliber was 1. What's revolt risk there? Naught. Won't let me select that for some reason. 2.5. I might keep them there, actually lower the revolt risk. Okay, right, so Cranqua is now self-sustaining. We've got a natural scientist guy, army organizer guy. I've gained provinces here. Right, I want to call this something else, so I'm just going to take a second to do that. Okay, I think that means the United Nations of Hanseatic Mexico. So that's what I'm going to call that colonial nation, since they're made up of various nations, basically. Right, so do we get a name across it yet? I'm not sure we do yet. Oh, I can see it a bit there. Once I get that, then I'll show it more properly, but it's a really long name, so it could be an issue. Yeah. Hopefully it's spelt right and the grammar is correct, but I doubt it. Right, so I'm gonna be going over on that soon. I can spend admin points, which I forgot about. Maybe I should have held off on that idea. Let's get increase these tariffs then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, Mexico is worth an absolute fortune, especially when I get all the territory over here. So what else am I doing? Can wait another month on diplomatic points, and then I'll spend some more. I've got a colonist back, so I need to figure out where I'm sending that. Now, I want there, I want there, I want those. What else do I want? I want up here. I definitely want to get down towards the Inca, because I think I want them as well. Now, I don't think I can get down towards the Inca unless I take both of those two territories. That has a port on that side, and this one has a port on that side, so I'd be able to have colonial range once I've gotten both of them. The only other way would be going all the way around here and having huge range, which I doubt I'm going to have. So I think maybe I should go for Panama next. It's 2,000. It's quite a good province. Tax base 5. What have I got on the go? Little Peru. I sent one to Bourbon. Or I could just go up here. Yeah, let's go here, because I think the other Europeans would go there if I don't. So, send there. Right, so I need to get a unit down there, basically. Right, so that can come over here. I should probably get my fleet back over there. So I'll bring that to there. Right. And what else am I forgetting? Right, I can actually end that war now, because we have no overextension, but I haven't taken that province back. So I need to do that. I think I am going to take the whole of the coastline, just to prevent Portugal from getting it. Right. Probably cost me an extra 100 to 200 extra admin points that I could have saved if I had claims on, but I think it'd probably be worth it. Right, go there. New Cardinal. Yeah, still got in charge of the courier, not good. That means I don't get a discount for aggressive expansion anymore, which is a bit of a pain. Especially when I was about to make peace. Okay, and a Congo was found. Call that guy. Lose 50 ducats or population minus 50%. I take the money hit. It's not much colonists actually, but I can probably afford the money more. I want to get colonies done as quickly as possible, so take the money loss. Right. Right, I need to make some more docks or merchant places. So I think I will make some marketplaces now. I can't really afford to make dry docks and make full use of, well, I don't have enough money to use up all my diplomatic points, so I'll go for the cheaper option, marketplaces. So 1.81, quite a few of these are done over here actually. Probably Denmark did them. So I think, I'm not sure if you should do, oops. Yeah, I think you should probably do estuaries and trading places first, maybe for this. But I think Stade has got one. Not 100% sure on that. Do there, and that'll do for now. That's all Lubeck, I think. There's one there. Right. Yeah, my war exhaustion won't actually start going down. I should raise war taxes. I should have done before because of this war going on. Right. I'll probably start that war in Hansa very shortly. Still can't declare one of mines because relations are too good. Right, so France sent a warning. They've reached there. Let's, what, level 4? It's the army. I probably do need to attack those, so I'd get those out. I should probably keep them in actually. I'll leave those there. Attack there. Right. Okay, call that guy. I lost a diplomat now. Right, diplomat's returned. Let's get back down to here. Oops. Right, so we've wiped them out. Reached Zap attack. They can group up there. Yes, right, reformed has started. Although I don't know when. Must have been quite soon, not long ago. So who is converted to reformed religion? Looks like it was Saxony. Maybe. Oh, that's where the Reformation started. Right, so I want to do this now. It's probably pretty good timing actually, because these wars are coming to an end. But I'm going to have a ton of issues very shortly. Right, I'm just going to have a think a second, see if I've missed anything, and then I'm going to convert. Okay, so first things first, I didn't realise that you can't actually convert while you're at war, so I've got to get these two wars over, like, now. Basically, the sooner you convert, the more you benefit from the spread events. They're timed by the amount of years since the Reformation started. I had a look through all of this list to try and find out the exact date of when the Reformation started, and I couldn't find it. But it's probably within the last few months or so, 4, 5, 6 months maximum. Right, so I need to get these wars over. Now, I've got 2 diplomats in a hand. Let's check out Mutapa. So that's basically the piece that I'm going to do. I've got to wait until I've taken that. I think what I'm going to do is make peace with Switzerland as soon as I've taken that province from the Mutapa, and then convert. Hopefully they'll make peace before that though, so I don't take a diplomatic hit. Now, what's the garrison in Sofala? It's 618. I might be able to assault it. I'm not sure if I want to take the risk on that though. It's only level 41 and I'm bringing in 10 cannons, so I should probably just wait anyway. Right, let's unpause though. Right. Right, so reach Safala after 49% because of the cannons. Right, brilliant. Safala's taken. Right, so let's make peace here. So suit for peace. All of that. How much money have they got? They've got 40 exactly. Oh, no, they haven't. So unless I read that wrong, it was lying to me, and I can't put any on now. Right, that's crap. I don't want them to release nations. I will do this. Right, so what nations? Who are they allied to? They're allied to no one actually. So it's just whatchamacallit, military access. So Malindi, I cancel that with them. Probably don't want them to have good relations with Mamluks or Mali. Can I do the whole lot? Alright, so I can get up to 85 basically. Which one's a Dal? Do a Dal instead of Hausa. Right, so the problem is I'm going to lose 100 prestige when I convert, so it's a bit of a pain that I have to make peace after, because I would have had an extra 28 prestige. Nothing I can do about that though. Right, so send demand. And I'm going to have to make peace with Switzerland as well, so let's do that. They won't give me any money, won't give me anything. Right, so my relations are going to crash now with my allies because I'm converting. Hopefully I don't lose Austria because of this. Hopefully it's not too much reduced our relations. Right, so send demand there as well. I'll lower the time a second. Right. Now I've got to core all that up, but I don't think I'll do it. I'll wait until this is run out actually. Might as well. Won't take too long. Rivals. Don't want to do any of those quite yet. Sweden's the most likely out of those. Probably miles over on this still. Group up there. What's here? I thought those are still going over here. Group up there. Right, so now I can convert. Well, I should be able to at least. What's the missions? Fortify Wolof. Yeah, I don't want to do any of those. I've got to wait for diplomats to come back. It's going to take a while. Could be an issue. Right, so reform religion. I get extra advisor. Tolerance of heretics. That's potentially useful. For doing this now, I lose 100 prestige. I get missionary strength bonus. That's a new thing that's coming in recent patches. Hamburg would go reformed. That's a really good one actually. I think Lubeck went Protestant. Yeah, I would have preferred it to have been Lubeck, but yeah, I'll take Hamburg's high tax base. Right. Right, so we lost the cardinals. I'd lost the courier anyway. We converted to reformed religion. So this is a new Fervor system. I haven't actually tried this out yet. Probably should have done actually. But you get Fervor points. One way I could increase the spread events is to take Defender of the Faith. I might actually do that as well. I have to consider doing that. But anyway, yeah, this Fervor points system. You have to build up Fervor points and then you can invest it into any of these three, or all of those three, I believe. So trade war and stability. So what's that? National revolt risk. I'd quite like to do that. But I haven't got any points yet. I'm getting 2.55 for religious unity, peace, and a base value amount. I'm not sure of all the conditions that increase it, but I think you can get a lot more than that. Right, so anyway, I can start to convert provinces. So I'm probably going to get religious events very soon because my religious unity is so bad. And how the religious events work is if you have, well, if you're a Christian, a non-Orthodox, I believe, so Protestant, Reformed, or Catholic, if any of the others are over 20%, then it can cause issues. So Protestant isn't over 20%, but Catholic is. So I need to focus on converting the Catholic provinces to the Reformed religion first. So I get a 10% for 10 years, I believe, as well. So I should focus on using that to convert the hardest to convert ones, arguably. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to convert them after it runs out. Luckily, Hamburg, which is high tax, has run out. So let's have a look at the missionaries. So just Catholics I want to do. Right, I'm building marketplaces, so that's slowed things down. Now, I'd also like to convert places that are next to... You get bonuses to the spread event based on culture and next door provinces. So if you convert a province that's next to another province with that same culture, it's more likely to convert the province next to it. So I need to look out for that as well. And I'd quite like to convert there, so it increases the chance of converting France. Who else can I try and convert? Austria. That would be a good idea. That's culturally converting at the moment, so I can't do there quite yet. Okay, so out of the options that I have available to me, I'm going to convert Ostfriesland. It's next door to other nations that could convert to Reform, so I should do that, I think, or I could spread it better. And I'm also going to do Lauenburg, I think. It's highly unlikely that it would convert either of those two. I'm not sure I want them converted either, actually, because I can use a Deus Vult cast spell on them. But yeah, I think I'll convert there. Right, and I'm also going to take Defender of the Faith to get an extra missionary. I think that would be worthwhile at the moment. So I'm going to do that. Now, this does have drawbacks, extra tech cost. If my kin dies, or I assume if I replace my Republican leader, then it would mean that I lose it. And also if other nations with Reform religion get declared war and I'd be called into a war to defend them. But I don't think anyone else is Reform, so it shouldn't matter. So let's take that. I have a new missionary, so where am I going to send this to? Midland, Micmac, pointless in doing that. I'll do Shelland. That's about the only other one I can do. It's not next to any foreign nation, but it's high tax base, so I need to get it done quickly. Okay, so do I have any missions? Achieve religious unity. I'm a long way from that, I imagine. I'm waiting to core up now, aren't I, for a year. I'm going to lower my maintenance to about half. Rebellion issues. Yeah, lots. I need to do harsh treatment. So I'm going to do the whole lot of these. My newly taken ones. It's a really good idea to save up your military points before you convert. This will increase my money as well. Right. Okay. Right, Shelland. 70. I think I will do that. Yeah, I'm well over my military tech amount, so I might as well use 10 harsh treatments. Schooner, 60. 120, who's that for? Lubeck. I don't think I'll do any more for the time being there. I can always bring my army back to Europe or get Sweden to attack rebels, maybe. Right, so I think I'm now ready to... and pause. I've got to keep an eye on my Diplotech. Still can't culturally convert anyone, sadly. So the biggest rebellions, Mombasa. So let's bring my fleet up to there. Bring those back to there. Right, and pause. Okay. Yeah, you got to cast this belly, but I think that's the same one as there's Vault when you the Defender of the Faith one is. Cleansing Heresy. Right, so my relations would have dropped with all my allies, and this is going to be a huge problem, keeping good allies now. Heretic Religion. Keithing is keeping over 100. Even the Protestant ones have the same modifier. Austria, ouch. Minus 40. Oh, maybe Catholics have more then. I don't know. It's a good chance of me losing Austria as an ally. Separate peace didn't help either. So in 8 days' time, I'm going to improve relations with them. Hopefully I can get over 100 quickly. Risking losing my alliance. There'll be all sorts of problems there. Improve relations. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone reformed in this game had, well, with this diplomatic situation. I'm not sure. Right. Okay, spread discoveries. Let's check this out. So I've got 8 months to wait on that. Right, great. I think I've just lost Defender of the Faith straight away. Because my governor just died. He was 60 odd. It was always a good chance of it happening. That's pretty gross though, considering I just spent 500 on it. Right. That also means I'm going to lose that really nice bonus here. Hanseatic economic reform, I believe. Right, admin is definitely what I need the most now, so I'm going to take him. Oh no, I read it wrong. It's not my governor. It's the Caribbean colony. Right, so phew. So what do I need here? It's Caribbean colony. They have what ideas? Plutocratic. Whoa, expansion. That means they can colonize. I want admin then, definitely. Wow, that's huge. Looks like England nicked that colony off me. There's not much left in the Caribbean, sadly. I'll take him. Okay. They're not at war with anyone, are they? No. Right. Right, Bourbon, successful. I've got another settler en route somewhere. Loot's expired. Now I can turn this into a colonial company, can't I? I should be able to. So I should do that to get an extra merchant. I think the coring process and everything is the same with that. So yeah, colonial Hanoverian East African Company. So we should get an extra merchant in a day or two, is it? End of the month. Switzerland. Make peace. Is that right? They took 4 provinces and they only got 7.5 aggressive expansion with a conquest casus belli. That's ridiculous. That's like tiny. That's too much of a bonus for the AI. Way too much of a bonus. So there. Aggressive expansion is going to. It's next to nothing. There's no wonder coalitions aren't forming. Right. Okay, how's money? Yeah, reformation process is a lot easier now with that extra zeal. I'm earning a ton still. Okay, Portugal took some, not that much. Right, Portugal was in charge and decided to give claims to Castile even though they can't get to them. That's a bit strange. I didn't realise that they would do, the AI would do that, give them territory even though they don't have a claim on it. So I have to be careful with that in the future. Okay, docks are getting done. Spread discoveries. So all these buildings getting done, I can make convert there once my missionaries are done. I haven't had the religious event yet, which is great. The religious civil war one. Right, Panama is done. And it looks like I forgot to move some troops over there, which wasn't clever. Group those up. Take mercs out. Put those over there. So force limit like now. I can have an extra 4 units. Definitely manpower though. So diplomats back. I'm going to improve relations with Poland. It wouldn't take much for me to lose my alliances at all. Wow, France took a big hit. I'd really love France to go reformed if I can. I'd love that to happen, but it's pretty unlikely. Diplomats back. Call that guy. Improve relations with France. Wow, Castile's really bad. I'll improve relations there. I need to find out ways I can improve relations with certain people, but I don't know how, to be honest. Something I have to think about. Naval research Ron. I'll take the Diplo point hit loss. I'm well over an amount anyway. Right. They can group up, and I'll bring those to there. Now, where do I want my settlers? I've got that merchant, so I need to do that. I think I'm okay with them in the current placements, actually. Right. I can even spend this now. So what can I do it on? Diplomatic reputation. I think it might be an idea to save it up, though. Wow, 11 point... Oh no, I thought that was per year then. Right, so missions. I know there was something I was thinking of doing, I can't remember. I'm going to keep a diplomat on hand. Right, I'll pause. Oh, when can I core up? 3 months. I'll call that, call that. Use a diplomat to improve relations with Sweden. Okay. Panama. Take the cog out there. I can this way over there. And they can make their way over to there. Now there is what colonies do I have on the go? Little Karoo. That's Catholic. That's Reformed. That's Reformed. I think if I take my settler out there, if I take a settler out and then send it there, it would convert to Reform. So I should probably do that actually. So I'll take the one out of Panama. Wait a day. And send it to Little Karoo. Right. When it gets there, it should happen. Right. Right. Merchant. Okay, I think I'll collect in the Ivory Coast. Not sure if it's the best place, but it can't be too far off. So collect trade from here with that guy. Arguably you don't need certain ideas now because it's so easy to get merchants, like trading ideas has been reduced in value. You don't need all those extra merchants. I think there's a cap on merchants. You can't have more than 10, although I'm not 100% sure. I've heard that's the case. Right, so I should continue on for a bit. So pause. Okay, so one more month. Right, so revolt going on in Lemane. Ostfriesland was successfully converted. I'll bring this army down to there. Should probably stick my maintenance back on, I assume. It's patriots actually, so maybe I don't need to. So where can I convert to now? Still concentrate on the Catholic ones. So Cape Holstein. Okay, I think I'll do Holstein next. It's quite high tax base. Right, so I'll do there. So how are we looking in that regards? Right. And I'm waiting 1 month till that gets done. Reach there. Another one was converted, so I'll convert. That extra bonus is huge. This is going to take no time at all. So Reykjavik. I'll do Cape. Is not much point. Make this a point. Mid-Yeland. I guess I'll do Mid-Yeland. I've got new exploits. Oops, that didn't pause. Uganda. Right, so let's culturally, or core up I should say. So down to 0. So all these to do basically. So I think I've got enough admin points. So send all of those. They're all down here now, aren't they? Kalamani, why can't I do? Oh, there's rebellion going on. Right, so core there. Not gonna have much admin points left after this. Okay, right, so they're all cored, and I'll core that one up in a minute as well. I think it's probably definitely been half an hour, a lot more probably. So I'll call this an end of the video. Okay, so next video, more converting to reforms and maybe even a war or two. I might think about declaring war on Hansa, for example. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.